Honorable Abdikadir Bananey, the MP for Lagdera, is in the House. Proceed.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this opportunity to contribute to this very important debate on consolidated fund service expenditures. Mr. Speaker, 68% of the consolidated fund is used to offset debts. We only remain with 2% from our consolidated fund to fund all other activities. This country is supposed to borrow about 838 billion this year. Our development expenditure is about 610 billion. It means that we are using loans to develop. Again, maybe over 230 billion again to finance our current expenditure or repaying loans. It's like we are taking loans to pay another loan. And I'm saying this, if we continue doing this, if we don't improve our revenue, or if we don't increase our productivity as a country, we'll go the Ghana way, which defaulted paying the sovereign debts. And that will be too bad for our economy. Mr. Speaker, bureaucrats or government officers, when they're borrowing loans, they don't look into conditions. They just borrow loans, sign. And then when we take that loan, the people who are paying those loans give such conditions so hard that sometimes even implement the project will be a problem. An example, we have a program, we have a project in my constituency and other parts of Garissa County. The project is called Kenya Development Response to Displacement Impacts Project, KDRDIP. This project is being financed by World Bank. And now it's continued for 5 years. But the problem is that World Bank wants to micromanage these projects. Every small misunderstanding, they want the bank to intervene. They threaten to cancel the projects. And this is money that has been given to us as a loan. It's not their money. Why do they want to micromanage a project in Lagdera constituency? Why do they have to threaten us canceling the loan, which they've already given us, when there's a very small misunderstanding or somebody writes something which could be lie about the project? So I urge the government, whenever we're taking loan, we must look at the conditions attached. Because some of these conditions are so punitive that implement the project will be a problem. Because World Bank, an example, the project I'm talking about, the World Bank loan given to us, want to micromanage the project that we are doing. It's very much want to micromanage the staffing, the subordinate staff. They won't have a say, and this is a loan. So let us look at the conditions of the loans when we are borrowing. The country has a very high appetite for loan, because if we don't take loan, we want to develop. If we don't borrow, we won't be able even to pay our debts. But as it is now, we're almost using 230 billion loans, worth of loans, to pay even some of our recurrent expenditure. Some that we can avoid. So we have options, either to increase our revenues, or to increase our productivity, or maybe wait for divine interventions. Because as it is now, maybe in the next 2-3 years, as we borrow more, we fail to pay our loans because we are not increasing revenues, and then we go the Ghana way, and then it will be bad for us. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.